Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us here at Earth and Sky. Those of you joining us online, we always appreciate your feedback, sharing the video out, and subscribing to our YouTube channel. Today we wanted to talk about, or I wanted to talk about angels. I'm used to be having my companion here with me, but I wanted to get into a little bit about angels and archangels and 4 of the specific archangels. We've had a lot of people requesting classes lately to talk about angels, and some of the introduction I think that people sometimes enjoy are those 4 cardinal archangels that often people know about. There are quite a few archangels. There are also many different levels and choirs of angels. Sometimes people may feel more comfortable using other terms instead of angels, but referencing them as angels I think will reach what most of you will understand as I talk about this. There are 4 primary ones that I often use during healing work, and I think a lot of people are maybe a touch familiar, and so I can go into a few more details about them here. The 4 angels are Raphael, Gabriel, Michael, and Uriel. And some would call Uriel Ariel. It's the same archangel that Ariel represents the east. And Ariel is a beautiful angel who often appears as like a blue and white and silvery colored angel. She is referenced as coming in on the wind. She's the archangel of air. And through that, because she's the archangel of air, she often brings in inspiration and ideas. Sometimes people will use Archangel Ariel or Ariella as an angel to help if they're maybe working on a writing project and needing that boost of creativity to come in, or trying to find a new job and not sure where to go, what type of industry to look for. Archangel Ariel can help pop in some ideas and bridge some connections. As she breathes the breath of healing through the air, she's able to transcend time and space and help us to link up with those things that will benefit us in life. All of the angels are always ready and willing and want to help you in life. We simply need to ask them. It's very simple. They're always all around us, but they respect free will because humans have this amazing gift here when we're on this first level of heaven, or the earth that we live on here, which is the free will, the ability to say, yes, please help me, or no, I don't want anything, or I want to do something bad today, or I want to try and be the best person I can. We have all of these options, and there may be a bit that we have to do on the other side of the consequences of some of those actions, as well as here. But the archangels are some of the angels that can assist us when we need that little extra bit of help here. We also have guardian angels. We'll get into that in another topic. But Archangel Raphael, he's the second archangel that I wanted to reference here today. And often I might use Raphaela if I'm wanting to connect with the female aspect of the Archangel Raphael. All of the angels really are androgynous. We may perceive them as male or female because it makes it easier for us to relate to as we are human, and we relate in those terms oftentimes. But they really don't care about gender at all on the other side and how you refer to them. So know that there are options with each of those. Archangel Raphael, it comes from the north, often seen in robes of gold and green and brown sometimes, that colors of the forest. If you think of the greenery of the trees and the light that shines through, that is often how he's seen, and he helps with the grounding. We often feel our grounding, our sense of security and connection and sanctity that we receive from the forest. Sometimes walking in the forest helps us to bring back our sense of stability within our own lives, and he really helps assist us with that. He comes in with a strength that is very centering, very gentle, and also embodied with a strength that comes in. A deep sense of peace often comes in with Archangel Raphael, and the ability to move forward on things in life. If there are parts of things in your life right now where it feels like you're stuck, you're not sure how to move forward. You're not sure how to get out of that energy and essence, or you feel like you keep getting roadblocks in front of you. Raphael is an amazing one to contact because he can help show you what steps to take and help make partnerships happen on this physical level of existence here that we're on. And a tremendous benefit in motivation as well. Archangel Raphael helps us to feel a sense of certainty within our lives as well. And then moving from the north into the west then would be Archangel Gabriela. And Gabriel or Gabriela would be the Archangel of the waters, often seen with a picture of water, like the divine waters that flow through. It's often referenced about the waters, the heavenly waters that cleanse and that purify and that heal. That is what flows through the picture that Gabrielle holds. And that is what can help us when we find ourselves at moments in our lives where we feel like we just need some cleansing, we need purification. Maybe we've been through very challenging situations and we need to be able to wash that off of ourselves. Maybe wash away the burden of guilt or resentment or frustration or whatever it is that's kind of piled up around us. Archangel Gabriela's pictures can flow over us and create this deep, anchoring, beautiful sense of peace that flows in as those waters cleanse and cascade and clear. Sometimes when I am out in nature and I encounter a waterfall, I like to think of the Archangel Gabriela's waters as flowing through that waterfall, perhaps walking up near the stream, bringing a cup of that into my hands or washing it over my face and just feeling that connection with the earth and that connection with the cleansing and the purity that she brings. New beginnings, fresh starts, things like that can really be helped through Archangel Gabriela. Which brings us to our fourth, rounding the corners here, the Archangel of the South, Archangel Michael, or some say Michael. Archangel Michael has a red and gold garments and is usually holding a flaming sword in his right hand. And that flaming sword is able to cut through to clear away cords, connectors, things that are holding us down. He's the valiant warrior for justice and truth, and he helps to release all of the shackles that have held us down at points, or if we've had weights put on ourselves even. Sometimes we put our own restrictions on ourselves without realizing that's what we're doing. He can help us to see that, to release it, to clear it, so that we can come up into the freedom and the empowerment that we have in this life. If there is a situation where you feel like you need a valiant warrior in your life or the strength energy, then Archangel Michael is an amazing one to call on, as well as for any type of transitionary periods. If there's something that is ending or closing in your life and you're ready to move into the next chapter of things, Michael is amazing for clearing away all of the stuff that has held you down, or some of those aspects relating to the roadblocks, and to bring in a sense of strength to remind you of the strength that you already have within yourself. He is able to help us to find our courage, our valor, and the ability to rise into incredible amounts of integrity within ourselves. And through that, these four archangels cover all of the directions: the south with Archangel Michael, the west with Gabrielle and her waters, the east with Ariella, and the north with Archangel Raphael. It is a fun experiment you might want to do. If you want to build your relationship with these archangels, you can actually go out and experience each of these different elements. As I mentioned, go find a beautiful body of water and allow your heart to speak to Archangel Gabriel and touch the waters and feel the cleansing that comes through you. You can go into the forest and connect with Raphael and feel the energy of the trees that is soothing and healing and brings such a deep sense of peace. You can connect with that warrior energy within, the strength within, perhaps meditating with a candle near you, bringing in the essence of the fire for Archangel Michael. or going with anywhere that there's a breeze or a wind that comes through, simply smelling the changes in the air. That will help you connect with the whispers of Archangel Ariella. And there are many other ways that you can also connect with these beautiful beings of light in your life. Everyone has a guardian angel as well. We'll get to that in another live talk at some point. But I just wanted to give you guys some recognition of these 4 pillars that you can rely on that are happy to help you anytime you feel like you need an extra helping hand or some divine intervention of support. I hope that gives you some food for thought for this coming week and ways that you can bring this light into your own life. That is what I will close with for this week, but I do want to remind you, if you haven't already, please check out our website, www.earthandskyscenter.com. You can join our email list if you want to be aware of a lot of the activities and events that we have coming up, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Thank you.